What's good, YouTube? It's your boy David back with another video, and it's about time that I tell y'all exactly what's going on. I've been doing all this B-roll of like me traveling and getting ready at night and in the morning and all that, but y'all did see that thumbnail, so y'all already know where we at. We in Portland for the first time. This is my first time ever being in Portland. I'm out here for a conference, an architecture conference. So I'm giving y'all a little bit of different like day in the life vibes. I'm gonna be out here for about 3 days, so 72 hours out in Portland. So I'm just gonna be vibing with y'all, and most of the clips that I'm gonna be recording is gonna be on my cell phone, just because I'm not trying to be at the conference with my camera and all that stuff. I'm actually here to, you know, network and do things like, you know, on the architecture side. So not gonna be doing too much vlogging and like YouTube stuff, but I still wanted to bring y'all along with me. So I'm about to get on the road. I got my first like session at 9:15. It's about 8:15 right now, and I think I'm gonna actually walk to the conference, the Airbnb that I'm staying at, which later on I'm gonna give y'all a little tour with. But right now I can't do it because I gotta go. But it's about 8:15, so I got about an hour, but it's only about a 20-minute walk. So I'm just go ahead and walk and, you know, vibe and, you know, walk through the city, downtown and stuff like that, and just get my feel for the area. And then I'll catch y'all when we get to the conference. So let's get it, man.
By a visionary group of architects determined to combat discrimination, bias, and policies that plague minority design professionals in architecture and the design industry. Today, we are the thriving community of more than 3,400 students and professionals united in a shared mission to diversify our field and to eradicate the
What's good, y'all? It's day 2, and what's good, y'all? It's day 2, and nothing really happened on day 1. That's why I really showed all of that in like a little montage or just like a quick little thing of what everything happened on day 1, because nothing really happened. Nothing like interesting. I didn't really want to bore y'all, but it's day 2, and today pretty much we got the same thing going on. We got a bunch of sessions going on at the conference, at the hotel, but towards the afternoon, I got a little bit of a gap before the award banquet later on. You know, your boy coming right, so stay tuned for that. But before that, we're gonna be going to the Nike store where we're actually getting 40% off because we're a part of the conference here. So y'all know y'all boy about to hit that up. So we got a little bit of that going on. So I'm gonna show y'all a little bit more today, but let's get into it, man.
Just asking for feedback so we could come up with the next set of goals for our strategic.
Williams, and I'm licensed in the state of Maryland.
Yeah.
Good morning, my name is Malcolm Jones, and I'm licensed in the state of Florida.
My name is Shika Subramanian. I'm licensed in the state of California and the state of Oregon this year. And I would like her to pin me because we crossed the finish line together.
So just in general, there has been a mismatch between like what the market wants, and what's great about it is it creates accessible units on the ground floor that are 2 bedrooms.
So these are the pavilions at the ground floor. There's a bus stop at this corner that takes you in. So coming off of the bus, coming in, going up into one of those sky garden pieces that has amenities associated with it.
What's good, y'all? We back at the crib, and I didn't change. I can see y'all boy. I'm ready for the little night attire. The lights not too good in here, so let me set y'all up real quick so y'all can see what I'm wearing. Nope, not that light switch. All right, that works, but yeah, there's not enough light in here, bro. All right, let's try this so y'all can get a little look at the fit. Boom. You see your boy? You know I got the blue suit on. Looking fresh, and I got the kicks on. You know, I ain't doing too much, but anyways, honestly, I'm a little disappointed with the whole Nike trip, bro, because like they really didn't have any shoes that was worth getting, honestly. So like for me personally, like I'm not just gonna spend money just to spend money. Yeah, we got a 40% off discount, and that's cool and everything, but none of the shoes was really pressure like that. So I wasn't gonna just get something just to get it. Plus, even the shoes that I looked at that I showed y'all that I was about to get, the line was super long. So I was like, no, I gotta really be back to the crib so I can change so I can go to the award banquet later tonight. So yeah, whole situation was just, it was really an L, because like we had to drive all the way out there because the place was like 20 minutes away. So I had to get an Uber there, then get an Uber back. It was just a big waste of time. So, but it's all good. I mean, we still went, still checked it out. So at least I checked it out for myself, but really disappointed in like the shoes that was there. I thought they definitely was gonna have a lot better shoes. Honestly, it felt more of like kind of like a discount like store kind of like thing, like more, not like your, you know, regular like Foot Locker Nike store, but it's all good. But as y'all can see, I got an Uber on the way because we are about to head back to the hotel where they're gonna be shuttling us to the award banquet and stuff like that. So hopefully that is better than today has been going, because honestly, today's vibes ain't really been all that. Like honestly, I haven't really been able to show y'all much of this whole trip, so I don't even know what this whole YouTube video is gonna be even about. And today is like real gloomy. Like this is normally what I was expecting Oregon to be like, or Portland to be like, the whole time that we was out here. But we got two, you know, well, a day and a half of good weather so far, so I guess we'll take it. But that's enough talking, man. I ain't trying to talk y'all ear off. Hopefully I got something good to show y'all later on, so let's get in it.
Pleasure and honor to be here to present to you the 2023 inductees to the NOMAC Council. Heather O'Neill of New York City. For many years, she was the 2019 NOMA National Conference Chair, has served in many capacities for over a design awards, and he's really famous for his hip-hop dancing.
Looking dapper, looking dapper.
I go home when I win, I'm alone when the wind blows. And I won't lie, oh, I'm hoping I get advances, this increases chances. My life is like a prom, but there ain't no dances. I'm standing in this hall getting funny glances. I was raised as a youth, but was missing parents. I was raised by my granny, shit, I miss my granny. Hardly raised by my daddy, but I miss my daddy. Wasn't raised by my mother, but I miss my mother. I ain't get to know my mother, but I actually loved her. Strange, I made the studio my home. Every time I touch a microphone, I'm at home. Every time I hear a metrodome, I get in the zone. Every time I get into the zone, I'm usually all alone. Home, it's where the heart is, pop. It's where our art is, usually goes the heart is, pop. It's where our art is, showing them that you are hip-hop. Long as you finish, doesn't matter where you started. I go when I win, I'm alone when the wind blows.
What's good, y'all? It's day 3 and we back at it. Another day in the conference. This is actually going to be the last day of the conference. Tomorrow we got a flight early in the morning, so this is basically the last day that we're going to have activities going on. And we don't have nothing too crazy going on today. We got a few sessions today in early afternoon, and then actually later on I have a little break before tonight, which is the bro arts ball, which is sneaker themed. So we're gonna have some sneakers for that. I'm gonna show y'all what I got. I got a little heat nothing that we got, as y'all know, yesterday, you know, going to the Nike store was a bust and everything, but it's all good. We ain't worried about that. I still have some heat coming with me, so y'all gonna see what that is. But before, like I was saying, I have a little break later on this afternoon, so I haven't had a chance to really work out. Y'all saw that, you know, this morning I brought me some resistance bands. Resistance bands are great to bring with you when you're traveling, when you might not have a chance to go to, you know, the gym and get a good little workout in. So this morning I did a little resistance band, you know, workout with some side laterals, nothing too crazy, but I have a little break later today, so there's a 24-hour fitness that is not too far from the conference hotel, so I'm gonna go there and get a little workout in. So I'm gonna show y'all that, just cause like it's been a few days since we got a workout in, man. I'm fiending, bro. I need a little something. So we're gonna go ahead and do that later. I'm gonna show y'all that. And I know this vlog has been a little different just because like I haven't been able to be on camera that much, just because I've been at the conference and whatnot, you know, going to session after session, and you know, not really having much else going on outside of that. But I hope in a way, you know, this vlog has kind of been, you know, entertaining for y'all to watch. For me personally, this whole experience, you know, coming to the NOMA conference, this is my first time coming as a professional. I went to the NOMA conference a few years back when I was a student, when it was in Chicago, and that was very inspiring. We did the student design competition, which I showed y'all some of the models that the students did, and I mean, that was super inspiring just to see what the students were coming up with for that design competition. Very inspiring for me. I think I actually want to maybe, you know, get back in the waters and test my own skills again and maybe do a little competition, you know, as a professional now. But we'll see how that goes. But it was super inspiring. Also, I know I showed y'all, you know, yesterday morning, you know, the newly licensed black and brown people, a part of NOMA, being pinned yesterday. So that's kind of like a ceremony that they do for newly licensed people. So if you were licensed within the last year at this conference, they pin you, which is like a super dope experience. It was super inspiring for me, as I have not been like super focused on, you know, studying for my tests and things like that. For those of you who actually kind of want to understand a little bit more about that, basically I have to take 6 tests that all are on different topics and subjects pertaining to the field of architecture. And once I pass all those tests, I am considered a licensed architect. I can call myself an architect legally. Same way kind of like how lawyers and, you know, not necessarily doctors, but lawyers do and whatnot, taking the bar exam. But for us, we have 6 tests, and that is all kind of pertaining to your state, X, Y, and Z. You don't really need all that. But it was super inspiring me to see, you know, these people who, you know, there's not a lot. I think 1 in 5, you know, architects in the United States are black and brown or minorities in general. So it was super inspiring to see that, and I'm very inspired to, you know, maybe start, you know, really looking into doing that myself, because I do want to be licensed one day. But yeah, overall, I mean, I met a few people, you know, that I've been inspired by, that have won awards and things like that. So this whole experience in general for me has really inspired me on my architectural side. Of course, you know, I still love, you know, doing YouTube and fitness and all that, but at the end of the day, you know, my day-to-day job is architecture. My love for architecture is still there and it still burns, but this conference as a whole has really, you know, sparked that flame for me. So I'm excited to get back home and, you know, really start, you know, figuring out where I want to map my path for my architecture career. So that's about it. I hope y'all enjoyed that little rant. I know I haven't been on the camera that much and y'all were like, man, what is going on? So I hope this kind of like gives y'all a little insight on just like the whole experience of this NOMA conference and things like that. So man, let's get on with the day. Let's go. Also, make sure y'all don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, all that, man. Put us in the algorithm. Let's get this channel out there, man. I'm bringing y'all different content. Not a lot of, you know, fitness, you know, influencers or fitness, you know, YouTubers and stuff like that have this other, you know, side to their life and whatnot. So I hope y'all enjoy this kind of lifestyle, you know, piece of my life, you know, on the architecture side. So, man, let's go, man.
Hood, just know my love ain't lust. Haters said he had my chick, just know my broads ain't touch. Don't be snitching on my clique and get my dog caged up. Look for smoke and get you all blazed up like a chimney. Aggressive with the ace when I hit your face with the mini-me. Have to switch the plates when I use the K on the enemy. I shoot it's automatic like bad habits and tendencies. All in the back, puffing the remedy. With a 9 on my lap, she like a 10 to me. I started from scratch, now the epitome. These rappers all my sons, y'all motherfuckers be kidding me. I'm smoking blunts out the Range Rover, the chain smoker. Dangerous, pretty ugly with Dracos if you ain't noticed. My hometown is a war zone and it ain't bogus. The fridge is filled with a gang of coke and it ain't sober.
When I win, I'm alone. When the wind blows in and I won't lie. Oh, and home.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Shout out to them. Is like this and being able to reuse something. So it's just our imagination of what it can be. And yeah, we use keywords that brought these beautiful images from the work that we're currently doing right now with our digital navigation pilot project that we call Hook Neighbor Up.
Seem like I ain't had a good sleep in a long time. Smoking and selling, drinking and driving, paying attention to road signs. My mind gone down bad, brain cells getting hog-tied. Still worried about the lifestyle, how I want it all and it want mine. C4 can't trust in no niggas. I don't have love for no bitch. Keep all your hugs and your kisses. It ain't no leverage for me, it's just better for business. They playing my songs on the radio. A nigga had radio wishes. Some people gon' hate, that's the way it go. They wish I ain't stayed as committed. Came in the game tryna make a name for the rain. I play for percentage. I wanna wake up to some millions. I want them to think this a rental. I want that global exposure, cause I'm not the monkey who stay in the middle. Hate the way they portraying me, nigga. Got that Lord where you pray for me feeling. I met plenty who say they was with me. Ain't no way in the day I forgive them. Coke or Patron on the way to my liver. Roll up a blunt, find a way to forget them. Send her the dick, hope she know I deliver. You with the coochie and booty for dinner. I'm not a pimp, baby girl, I'm a killer. Pistol tucked in like a motherfucking splinter. Come from the pistol, make runs in the center. They want me dead and down under the building. I got the shovel and rubber the building. Premonition said what a time to be alive, but this here ain't no wonderful feeling. I had no doubts they would die from beginning. Been lost my mind, how y'all think that I'm winning? Can I survive as the same when I'm sinning? Pushed out the whip, gotta think for a minute. Mouth to feed when my stomach hurt. Got me killing instrumentals with a hunter's purpose. I admit the pain, I know you see it on the surface. Summer in the rain, bring a stain, no detergent. Gotta keep a thing, let it bang, keep it nervous. Got a couple niggas on the clean, do you dirty. Early bird gang on the lean, bright and early. Been this way since elementary. You can miss me with negative energy. I'm on point like a straight line of symmetry. One middle finger up to all my enemies. Sit for kaboom on omnipotent entity. Still feel like Bishop to someone get rid of me. Still rockin' true in the Gucci from Italy. Me be like you, mistaken identity. You must be kidding. Seem like I ain't had good sleep in a long time. Smoking and selling, drinking and driving, paying attention to road signs. My mind gone down bad, brain cells getting hog-tied. Still worried about the lifestyle, how I want it all and it want mine. Where's my lunch money? Welcome niggas when they hate. I've been through hustle, struggle, pain. Steady trying to find a way. You know it never finna change. I done came up from the bottom, niggas hated on me, niggas steady wildin', yeah. I ain't worried about the problems, cause I'm always out here trying to get the dollars, yeah. A nigga had radio business, now I'm out getting radio listens. Conversation with radio bitches, the one from the pistol with radio wishes, yeah, yeah. I cannot believe the things that I seen, yeah. Smoking mirrors every time I see them, only thing is to see, yeah. But they can't deceive me, they can't deceive me. I'm fighting demons right under the secrets. They cannot see me, they cannot beat me, yeah, yeah. I tried to tell them and they couldn't see me. They couldn't hear me, now they finna hear me, yeah. Push out the whip, get gone, yeah. Sipping on coke and Patron, yeah. Smoking one blunt to the dawn, yeah. Freaking black and mild on the rod, yeah. Bad bitch with me, I'm gone, yeah. Charlotte finna get off gone, yeah. Already know we on raw, yeah. Walk it till I fall. Money in my mind, no flash. Money in my mind, no flash, yeah. A nigga had radio wishes. A nigga had radio wishes.
What's good, y'all? So it's the night scene. Y'all saw I got a little workout in, and I came back to the crib, took a little shower, got freshened up and whatnot, because I told y'all tonight we got the Bro Arts Ball and it's sneaker theme, so y'all know I had to come with a little something. Nothing too crazy. Y'all ready to see? It ain't nothing too crazy. I promise y'all it ain't nothing too crazy, but here you go right here. So man, I got the Air Force Ones 50th anniversary hip hop edition right here, man. These are clean. I've been having these for a little minute now, and I've been looking for a minute. I've been looking for an opportunity to wear these and bring these out, so tonight presented the perfect opportunity to do it. So we're about to get into it, man. I'm gonna try and get as many clips as I can of tonight's supposed to be more of like, you know, a party vibe, not as much of like the award banquet, just sitting down, not doing too much. It's supposed to have music and all that going, so I'm gonna try and get as much footage as I can for y'all. But man, let's get into it. What I should have did, I should have showed y'all this pair right here. So if y'all see right here on this pair, they got the little mic on there. I'm gonna need this thing to focus. See that? Well, they got the mic on this thing. So yeah, these things are clean, bro. So we're gonna bust these out tonight. Let's get it.
Where the party at, man? We out here. Just hit me on the Snap, hit me on the Gram, Facebook, any website out here. Just hit me up, man.
Shawty, if you wanna vibe, yeah, you can hit me on the gram, yeah. You ain't even gotta lie, yeah. Girl, I know you got a man, yeah. Put some drink in my cup, put some drink in my cup. Go ahead and fill it up, go ahead and fill it up. I got my lean back, baby. I got my lean back, baby. I got my team stack crazy. I got my team stack crazy. Hey, I'm about to get to my spot in the middle of the block. Don't hate on me, bruh. Really ain't a game, don't play with me, bruh. My whole crew here, they came with me. Where the party at the club all night. Get it in when we on the south side. Where the party at the club all day. Get it in when we on the north side. Where we party at the bar down the street with the freaks that was on the east side. Where we party at the bar with the cars and the thugs that was on the west side. Where we party at. Do you really wanna know? Shorty shaking like she about to have a stroke. And I can't keep it on the low, cause I'm flyer than the cloud, I'm afloat. Peter Pan the man, call me Dan the man. I'm a handsome man, waving through the crowd like I'm Sandman, my man. Hotter than the fire, about to get a tan, my man. Your crew a whole bunch of pennies, I'm a grand, my man. In the cut like a cotton swab of alcohol, like the first round draft. You just give me the pass, I'ma dash off my pivot like I'm about to ball. Who you is, why? It don't matter, I'm just out here in the field, why? Trying to find another party by the field, why? If you knowin' where it's poppin', what it is, why? What it is, why? Where the party at the club all night. Get it in when we on the south side. Where the party at the club all day. Get it in when we on the north side. Where we party at the bar down the street with the freaks that was on the east side. Where we party at the bar with the cars and the thugs that was on the west side. Where we party at. You really wanna know? Let me know if you really wanna go. It's a couple spots where they be at. You might see me at the joint with the doors wide open, where the seat at. Where they keep it loud, really loud, where the beat at. Where my Uncle Pete at, where Hollows and them be at. Where Mark and them be at. That's where I'ma be at. The party don't stop. This ain't where nobody sleep at. Yeah.